markets are crashing, people are panicking, and most have no clue what's actually happening. The NASDAQ is down 2.6%, S&P 500 down 1.7%, Bitcoin obliterated, down 8.5% overnight. Nvidia wiped out 9% in a day. Hundreds of billions gone. And the headlines, pure fear. Recession. Stagflation. The worst crash since 2008. That's what they want you to believe. But let me tell you something. Every time this happens, the same people lose and the same people win. Who loses? Retail investors, panic selling at the bottom. Who wins? The ones who prepare while everyone else runs scared. So today we're breaking down why stocks are really crashing, and it's not what the media says. The move Trump just made that's shaking the markets. What's next and how to profit from it. Because here's the reality, markets don't crash forever. And right now, most people are looking the wrong way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to play this crash to win. So let's get into it. This isn't just a dip, this is a full-blown wipeout. NASDAQ down 2.6%, S&P 500 down 1.7%, the Dow down 1.4%. That's trillions gone overnight. And it gets worse. Nvidia down 8.7%, Supermicro down 10%, Amazon down 3.4%, Bitcoin down 8.5% in 24 hours. Not just tech, 8 of 11 S&P 500 sectors closed in the red. Investors are running to safety. Bonds, gold. This isn't just panic selling. This is a full risk-off rotation. Big money isn't just selling stocks, they're loading up on bonds and gold at the fastest rate in months. Treasury yields slipping. Volatility spiking hard. So what happens next? Retail investors panic. The media fuels the fire. Weak hands get shaken out. And while that's happening, smart money is already positioning itself. Because every crash has a bottom. And when it bounces, the biggest gains happen fast. That's why most people sell when they should be buying. And that's why they lose. So what's actually driving the sell-off? 3 massive forces colliding into the perfect storm. 1. Trump just pulled the trigger on tariffs. 55% tariff on Canada and Mexico, effective now. China, another 10% hit next month. That's a sledgehammer to global trade. But here's what no one's talking about. Trump has done this before. Markets panic, then snap back. Number 2. Inflation isn't cooling, it's heating up. The ISM Manufacturing Index just hit 50.3, barely above contraction. But prices surged 7.5 points to 62.4. Translation, businesses are paying more and passing it on to you. Higher costs, weaker earnings, lower stock prices. That's why companies are tanking right now. 3. Recession fears are back, big time. The Atlanta Fed just dropped a bomb, Q1 GDP, negative 2.8%. That's recession territory. Wall Street, they were betting on 2 Fed rate cuts. But now, the Fed is trapped. If inflation stays high and the economy shrinks, markets get wrecked. So what happens next? The media screams panic. Retail investors sell at the worst time. And just like that, another wealth transfer from weak hands to strong ones. But here's the real question, is this crash real or just another Trump negotiation tactic? Because Trump just shook the markets again. 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico. Another 10% on China coming soon. Stocks are crashing. But is this a trade war or just a setup for a bigger move? Because if you've been paying attention, you've seen this play before. Trump's playbook, bluff big, make the other side sweat, cut a deal, markets rip higher, and he's done it again and again. So, is this time different? Probably not. And if you position yourself correctly, when this flips, it will happen fast. Now you know what's happening, so are you going to panic or play this smart? If this helped, like the video and subscribe. Stay sharp. Let's get this money.